Hi, it's Daryl Johnson, Ride the Wind, coming to you from the Ozarks. We got rain today and just totally weird sky, but I already defined that, so let's not get into that. Hopefully it'll help the trees continue to bud, and I get to see some real greens, and, winters are hard to get through for me, and anyone. We have to have that green. We have to have whatever light, Anyway, I'm going to finish up here. I want to say a few things first. I want everyone to know in one moment, your entire destiny is going to change when this event occurs. Okay? To a destiny that's far better than the one that we pursue here. I'm saying that as a positive. Okay? I'd like to talk about you going to physics.org and understanding that quantum computers can reverse time. Let me see. Let's talk about Priam, which is going on right now from 320 to 322. Obama met the Pope 9/23/2015. It's been 1,077 days since then, which puts us right at 322. Which is the Purim rapture door. I don't know what this means. I just caught it from a guy. I'm not even going to citate that. I just want to say it fits in. Obama met the Pope, and Jesus made a statement. Basically, that came down to pray. He said, hopefully this doesn't happen in winter. He doesn't have to do it in winter. I also want to say that the number, 322, is the number of skull and bones. This is not good. Okay, and that is also the day that Mr. Ledger, or the time that was announced of Heath Ledger's death. That was a man who was too awake, like Chris Cornell, Chester Bennington, the scientists, and all the people who've been eliminated for speaking truth. It continues. I believe Hawkins was just talking too much about CERN, and he did back off and change his views. But I think it was a little late. I think he said too much. Now, we know the man had a lot of problems, but no one knew. No one said for a week, he's having a, boom, he was gone. Okay? And all around his house was dissertations, APA papers, saying how bad the things that could happen if they mess with strangelets, which is an uncontrollable form of the Einstein-Bose condensation. I'll get into it later, but they have their own agenda, okay? And he was afraid that they would form this bubble that could suck in the universe. And he's not the only scientist that's saying this. They're all saying it. CERN is a $30 trillion science experiment that nobody approved. But they're very clear about what they're doing. They're not going to lie. Watch the opening ceremony. You'll know what they're about, okay? I want to say something about a cross. He told us not to adorn the dead, okay? And I get this from Dr. Scott McQuaid, very important. I wear a cross without him on it. It's got a diamond on it, okay? All he did when he came here is pick up the cross and say, follow me. That's it. And love thy enemy. Love thy brother. Kind of like the Army statement, leave no one behind. I think that's where they derived that. But I'm not going to get into the industrial military complex that we're currently dealing with. We'll get into that later when it starts heating up. But they are moving. UN's out there. There are trains 2 miles long that are covered with tanks. And they're here in the U.S., okay, and I'm not going to get into posse comitatus or the Constitution or what Obama did to the Patriot Act. But you need to be aware. Always be aware of your surroundings. So, I want to also put a hand out to Diamond, up at Diamond Ranch. Always citations, proof, graphs, charts. Nothing just coming out, But the main point I want to make is over the past 2 years, I used to go to, I can't even remember, far beyond the website, and they would post cam videos from around the world. Understand that Japan, Indonesia, Chinese people have been blown down the road by 100-mile-an-hour winds. Have you seen those videos? Have you seen Indonesia? Do we know where 60,000 people are in California? Do we know what happened to the Hawaiian people where it looks like they were sunk? And I knew that was going to happen when barges pulled up, FEMA barges pulled up in Hawaii. I wouldn't have got on one of those things. You could forget it. You couldn't give me anything to get on one of those. Well, there's a fisherman who's got video of them tossing them canisters off into the ocean. And they're floating up on Hawaii's beaches. And they contain body parts. So, I want to say that so you're aware of what their agenda is. I'm not saying it for fear. I'm not saying it for panic. Okay? But we're still in a state of national emergency. And Trump's talking martial law. That will leave you stuck in whatever state you're in. Understand that, you know? And I'm saying these things to make you people aware. And I've spent 6 minutes doing it. So, I'm done with that. Okay? Be positive. Seek knowledge because it's power. And understand thy enemy. Okay? Know thy enemy. And that's what I'm trying to show you here. It goes far. Okay? So, starting out, I told you yesterday, there are two beasts in Revelations. There was a dragon with 10 horns, right? Defined as Satan. There was a beast as a guy stood on shore that came up out of the ocean and took the power from the dragon, took the seat from the dragon, took everything from the dragon. And the people that I'm defining here define the beast as Satan, and that this dragon, who is based in satanic, I'm going to prove to you, satanic views. The dragon was him. The guy who came out of the ocean was the bad guy. And he took his power, or he's supposed to take his power. Good luck with that one. But that's what these people believe. All your politicians, all your world leaders are of this lineage or of this belief, which is a false statement. It's based in satanic. This lineage is based in satanic beliefs. And these people are weird, okay? And I'll say Clinton, I'll say Bush, I'll say Obama, I'll say the royals. All can be traced back by blood to this lineage, okay? So I left off yesterday by them taking his power, okay? Now, the Merovingians with Grecian Arcadia migrated to Rhineland, called themselves people of the New Covenant. That's what they went into. That's how they were trying to hide, right? Cajun was responsible for a mysterious sea beast, Bistia Neptunius, symbolically defined in Merovingian ancestry, the fish symbol. That was theirs first. The fish symbol, okay? That denotes their dynasty, okay? Which is the emblem of duality, Vesica Pisces, whatever you want to look at it as. But it's created when two circles intersect. You got a fish in the middle. You know what I mean? Fish, get it? It's fish. Kind of weird, huh? Okay. The citation I'll give you on what I just said is Lauren Gardner. The name of the book is Bloodline of the Holy Grail. And what I just spoke of is pages 166 to 173. Now, false claims that the Merovingian race was sired by a Sioux and Mary Magdalene and their, for its divinity, to define themselves as being divine, okay? The true origins of the King Merovi concerns the true origins of the Merovian, or, conceals, okay? The true origins of the King Merovi, the guy who started this, the Merovingian, which all our leaders follow, is called dragon lineage. And they believe in a satanic beast. The wrong one. We got it all wrong. Everything's reversed. We have to understand that. Okay? So, And I wish I had somebody to talk to about this, because I know I'm right, but man, anyway. They were sired by Asu and Mary Magdalene. And there is a divine power in that. But the true origins of the King Merobe conceals the true origins of the Merovingian in remote antiquity. Okay? Isn't that weird? Now, Merovius, derived from the French word mer, M-E-R. Now we're in France, okay? We're doing French language here. Means see and ver, B-E-R, meaning werewolf or dragon. Isn't that weird? Okay? The book of Revelation says dragon is devil and Satan. Hence the esoteric allusion to the Merovingians' progenitor, King Merobe, sired by the mysterious beast of the sea, is a claim that the Merovingian dynasty has literal satanic descent. I'm pointing out another lie in the Bible. Okay? And I don't want to hurt nobody, but you got to know. If you've read your Bible, you should know this already. And again, every politician follows this belief, this Merovingian religion. It doesn't matter who you vote for. They're all combined. Democrats, Republicans, it is a distraction. It is a point of division for humanity. Politics, that's all they do is divide. And these past years, they've caused violence. They used to go out and drink together, the Democrats and the Republicans, and debate like human beings. Now they behave like animals. Animals, okay? They go home to a guy who serves them dinner. We go home to a refrigerator that we may or may not find dinner, okay? And we vote for these guys. And we look to them. And we watch them on the news. Your votes don't matter. The government is gone. Reality is gone. If you think your vote matters, go look in your refrigerator. Maybe it's full. I don't know. But for at least 50% of America, there ain't shit in there. Okay? Sorry to use that word, but I know it. And I've seen the senior citizens' refrigerators. A couple cans of open food. My mom's refrigerator. 87 years old. My dad did 20 years in the Air Force, senior Master Sargent. And she is scrimping by. There's nothing in her refrigerator. And she spends her day watching CNN. That's crazy. Don't be distracted by these guys. They're all working together. Putin, a little ping pong, China, Russia. I already said that, sorry. Germany is in on this UN 2030 agenda, which I hope you're reading. You need to check your state, okay? It's just crazy. It's unbelievably crazy. You have to look at the reality you live. And you have to let the ego go of the politician you accepted. It's okay to come back and say, well, maybe I was wrong. You're right. I read the Patriot Act. What was he thinking? What he was thinking is he knew what was coming. And he knew the chaotic, primordial chaos that will come from this, from the people who will not listen to truth and find him. I said, take a day, an hour every day in silence. The woods are good. If you want to sit home with nothing on, just silence, just sit, ground yourself, put your feet on the floor, grow roots into Gaia. Okay? Derive power from her. Have her chastise the ego and the self from your heart. Okay? And then ask the higher power to do it also. To clean your soul, to protect you from any malevolent, any entities, man or whatever, that are trying to deceive you, that you have the ability to see through it. Please give me this. Whoever you call your higher power, please give me this power. And make sure you define yourself that you're speaking to the light. You're speaking to that person or the entity that put the tear in your heart, the compassion in your veins, the ability to cry. The number of dead that we've lost. I was keeping track, because again, I used to watch people who made cams around the world, and I saw people just wash down rivers. I could barely take it, and I was shooting them over to YouTube. YouTube was taking them right down. YouTube's my best friend. So's Messenger. Better warnings is what I got in the end, which is the same thing when I'm doing cams. It's happening. My whole phone lights up. If there's something going on, my whole phone lights up and I kicked out. Or it says, wait for the cams that I use or close it. And I'll hit wait. And it'll pop back up again. I hit another, I get another picture. Tries to kick me out again. Wait or close cam. I hit wait. Hit another picture. Or the whole screen flashes white. I don't know where that comes from. And now it's dinging at me. It goes ding, ding, ding. I'll be watching a cam and I'll be seeing something cool and I'll be trying to capture it. Next thing I know, the cam turns in another direction. So it's like they know I'm there. That's why I don't pass out when I'm getting my footage. I don't want no problem, no issues, but I don't want a bunch of people on there getting them shut down. They've already shut down 3 or 4 on me, but I've found different parts of the city, say Rostov, Russia, to be able to capture the egg and the red planet that's floating there. Now, how close is CERN to Russia? Add that one up. The main, one of the main symbols of CERN is the egg. The egg defines creation. Okay? Period. It defines creation, in whatever religion you look at. Look it up. The egg of creation. Okay? Probably represents destruction also, but we won't get into that. Okay? I want to say to all my 144s, I love you very much. I'm sorry if I was negative in any way, shape, or form. These truths have to be let out. Okay? We have to understand and know thy enemy. I don't care what anybody says. If you don't know them, they're going to win. So seek knowledge, please, on everything I say. Check my Check my citation, Lawrence Gardner, Bloodline of the Holy Grail, pages 166 to 173. Okay? I think I got another guy's name here. Let me see, where is he? Okay, Kenneth Grant, Merovingian Myths. Okay? Those are my 2 citations. And those are pretty strong citations if you match them up with Revelations. And you think there was only one beast. You're wrong. There was 2. One stole the beast from the dragon. Was that a crown he was wearing, the 10 horns? Huh? They say they're going to beat him. They're not going to beat him. I assure you that. And us 144s will be out there making sure he doesn't beat him. And we'll be doing our part. And hopefully the 144s and the people that are trying to awaken are watching and listening and learning and researching and finding their own truths. I'm just giving you the pieces. You put them together. Okay? I do it with love. I do this for a reason. Not to ruin your world or what you believe in the King James Bible, but to you see the truths. King James was a Mason. Okay? Amen-Ra was the God of Sun. They combined to make God of Sun. They also wrote the Book of the Dead. Do you want to continue to worship these entities? No, I don't. They scare me because they're real. Okay? I love you all very much. Blue, where are you? To my son Dakota, to the lady in London, to Joanne Gibson, who I think I sent too many pictures to and kind of scared her. And I've done that a couple times. So what I've got is pretty hardcore. If you want any of it, it is free. You want Plasma Storm, you want planets, just, define it. I got it all, You want to see red planets. You want to see how the 5G frequency is bending light. I got it all. You want to see how the sky is pixelating? I got it all. You want to see the asteroid that they predicted fly by last Saturday? I got it all. Okay? It's what I do. I'm on the cams. I felt like I was supposed to get on them today, man, but it's too much. So if you do request it, go slow with it. That's all I ask. I just sent out a bunch to somebody, and it was just go slow with these, please. Anyway, I don't want to upset anybody. I don't want to put fear in anybody's heart. I want to put truth in your heart. I want to put love in your heart. I want you to be part of the collective. I want you to be part of the people who pick up your brother, pick up your sister when they fall. That's our job. Help someone every day. Okay? Love the people who are your enemies. That's probably the hardest thing there, but that's what I'm working on right now. Find your time, find your space, seek your truth. Knowledge is freedom. And we all deserve that freedom before we go through this event. And most importantly, learn and know him and who he was and what his word was. Gosh, I don't want to sound like a preacher. I just want to tell the truth. Okay? I love you all. Ride the wind. Tread the air above the din. You know? And again, understand that in one moment, your entire destiny will change soon. And it will be right. And balance will be restored. I love you all very much. Again, my email is 144rtw@gmail.com. Took me overnight to upload my last video, so I don't know how this is going to work. But I'm going to call this part 2. The next thing we're going to get into is the War of the Angels, because it ties right into this. It's the next part. So it's a lot. So pay attention, take notes, whatever you need to do, because this is true. I love you all very much, and you have a great evening. Hopefully this comes out tonight. My name is Daryl Johnson, and I ride the wind.